We're going to move on, though, to another rookie quarterback. Let's just keep the rookie quarterback train going.
Why not?
Talked about Dak, talked about Wentz.
Talk about Jared Goff now, sitting on the bench still.
Let's talk about a guy who this team could have had Carson Wentz. They don't. RG3 gets injured, the Cleveland Browns, if you haven't caught on. RG3 gets injured.
Mm-hmm.
McCown gets injured.
Yeah.
Cody Kessler starts this week 3. Doesn't play bad. Only got sacked 3 times. Yeah, the QBR was low, but the quarterback rating was good. He 21 of 33, 244 in the yard category. Yeah, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Terrell Pryor had most of those. But the thing that I love, and I say that Pryor didn't have any of the touchdowns, so I was just speaking out of my ass there. Here's the thing, and Kessler, to me, should have won his first start. Should have won it.
But didn't.
Kicker couldn't hit the kick. And this is why...
This is coming from a Vikings fan,
I know,
guys.
this is where you hear Skip Bayless in the back of your head.
Wide
where
left.
He thinks that the kicker is not a real player and shouldn't be on the football team because the field goal's not a real football play. But it's part of the game. Really, Cody Kessler did everything that you wanted to try to win the game if you're Cleveland. And the one thing I will give Cody Kessler props for, he put him in a spot to win the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean,
in Cleveland, that's all you can hope for, right? Put us in the spot.
Really, what more could you ask for? And you look at it, too, because you see that, he's like, hey, he got 11 points in the fourth quarter. That's garbage time, guys. Let's not get excited. But he did get 13 points in the first half. So, I mean, you do,
the even quarters. The even quarters.
Yeah, so it's pretty... it's not like everything came in at the end. It's not like we're talking about Brian Hoyer who showed up in the fourth quarter and suddenly the Bears have decent stats at their quarterback. Go Bears, number 1 overall.
You a little salty there?
No, number 1 overall. But, with Cody Kessler, I don't expect to see great things. I mean, it's the Miami Dolphins. They're a fine team, but they're not a great team. There's nothing to be really that excited about. They're going to play the Redskins, and that's going to be okay. But then you're going to have to play the Patriots. And Tom Brady's there. And Tom Brady is going to burn their houses down in Cleveland. He is going to salt the ground.
He's going to huff and puff and blow the houses
Nothing
down.
will grow in Cleveland from now on. It is done. But, they get to play the Titans, too. So, hey, you got some chances to get a win and not steal the number 1 overall pick from the Chicago Bears. But you just have so many teams that are going to be a lot better than you. So... yeah, sure. Cody Kessler threw for 250 yards or something like that, 244 as I just looked at it. But it's not going to be anything great.
You know what Cody Kessler could be? He's the guy.
Another stopgap?
No. Not another stopgap. This year, what Cody Kessler could be, he's the guy that makes everybody not want to chud Hugh Jackson. Because that's the one thing, and Hugh Jackson, Hugh Jackman, whatever you want to call him, go Wolverine.
Yeah.
But the one thing I keep thinking was after week 1, after week 2, now after week 3, I'm thinking, Hugh, people in Cleveland were really excited about you.
Yeah.
And you got to win. I don't think they're going to go 0-16. I think they'll win a game here and there. But with Cleveland, you're always going to associate the chud with Cleveland, and the verb that we came up getting chudded in fired after your first year. I think Cody Kessler can be the guy to kind of, I don't want to say save Hugh Jackson's job.
Give him the excuse.
Well, not the excuse. Give him the, see, I can work, this is why I drafted him. Let me work with this kid.
See, but that's the thing that kind of scares me for Cleveland, too, is because Cleveland's going to be very high in the draft. They might be able to beat the Patriots or the Redskins, steal a game against a division opponent, maybe.
Because Cody Kessler, if this is your first ground base, you got something to build on. And especially with Terrell Pryor, who's a playmaker.
That's what my fear is, though. They're going to have Cody Kessler, and they're going to say, hey, well, we got a quarterback. He looked all right. And then they're going to have, number 2 overall.
Go get a running back. Get Leonard Fournette.
And pass up on a great quarterback option.
And
they're going to regret it again, like they're regretting Carson Wentz.
Here's the Cleveland plan. And Cleveland fans, listen to me. Do not hate me.
Hate him.
Here's your plan at quarterback. If Cody Kessler, and this is all depending on at the end of the year. At the end of the year, if you're sitting there going, you know what? we didn't have a great season, but Hugh Jackson can work with Cody Kessler. You keep him as your quarterback for another year. You go out, you get a high pick, you get Leonard Fournette, you give him a run, you give him a playmaker in Terrell Pryor, who has been surprising me. Dave keeps telling us that he called it, which I don't remember, but sure, whatever, Dave, you called it. You give him that playmaker, that wide receiver, get him a running back like Leonard Fournette, who can just pound the ball up the middle when you need to. And then if you don't like him after a second year, there's going to be a kid in next year's draft called Lamar Jackson, who's been doing pretty good things, who can do it with his arm and his legs. So I say with Cody Kessler, if you like him at the end of the season, give him another trial run with Hugh. And if you don't like him, you're in a prime position to get Lamar Jackson in 2 years.
My problem with that, of course, is...
You're always banking on the next guy.
Yeah, you're always banking on the next guy.
Well, it's Cleveland.
I mean, it's a tough thing to do. And, you just went out and got Corey Coleman in the draft. I mean, yeah, he's not playing right now, but you have this guy. Terrell Pryor's good. Gary Barnidge is good.
Another weapon for him.
But do you really need more weapons? He's got these weapons right now.
You need a running back.
A running back would be nice.
You need a running back.
But at the same time, and I know I hate to say this because I always tell you guys, teams that draft quarterbacks will draft more quarterbacks. But after just missing out on Carson Wentz, it looks bad. And when you are in always fear of being shutted in Cleveland, you sit there and you think, and I know the head coach isn't making the draft decisions, but he's got some influence. He's sitting there going, I can grab any guy I want, assuming that the Chicago Bears haven't grabbed the guy that you want because they're number one overall. I can get any guy I want. I know I need to get a quarterback because if I don't get great play out of a guy like Cody Kessler, we're going to be right back at the bottom. I'm going to get fired. The Cleveland Browns will not give you enough time. And they had a shit ton of draft picks this year. They are building that team up.
They've got the Eagles pick, too.
Yeah, the quarterback is a valuable thing at this point. But with all this being said, we saw Cody Kessler play one game.
Yeah.
We're going to see more out of him.
He's got to play a lot more. That's
I think
the story of it.
My thought with the Cleveland Browns at this point, Browns fans might disagree, but I don't see what there is to disagree with. At this point, Cody Kessler is your starter for the rest of the year.
No, yeah.
For my eyes. Just let him play.
I mean,
why not?
You weren't going to go to the playoffs anyways. RG3 showed in one game that he's just going to get injured like always. McCown's not the answer. Just let Cody Kessler play, see what he can do with Hugh Jackson.
Yeah.
That's
because
that's
you know
how I
what
see
you
it.
have with McCown. You know that McCown is never going to do enough to really get you anywhere.
He's
so
serviceable.
Find out what Cody Kessler is.
On his best day, he's serviceable to me.
Yeah. So find out what Cody Kessler is, and maybe you get to go have the benefit of doing Ricky's situation of, hey, he looked pretty good. We can go get a running back. Or you need a quarterback.
Let's put it this way. Even if you're not sold on my system of ideally I would say with your two picks, get Fournette early because the Bears won't go running back. I'm sorry, the Bears will probably go Deshaun Watson or Deshaun Kaiser or whatever quarterback they want to take number one because I feel like the public is going to kind of pressure that quarterback, even though I don't think Ryan Pace is necessarily a guy who would buy into it. But people are going to pressure the move on from Jay rhetoric. Sorry, Mike Rankin.
No, I think he will.
But the thing with Cleveland is you can either go Fournette early, defensive player late. You can go Fournette, Chad Kelly, Fournette quarterback in that first round. You've got things to do. So if you don't want to wait until Lamar Jackson comes out and you don't want to bank on having another high pick, you can do that.
Yeah.
You guys have options. You guys can package both of your first rounders and trade for Jimmy Garoppolo if he re-signs with the Patriots. Or if the Patriots want to get rid of Tom Brady, kind of Brett Favre situation, you can trade for Tom Brady.
Wouldn't that be cute? Bill Belichick's old team gets Tom Brady. And then Tom Brady will just explode or something.
Tom Brady follows Elway and Peyton Manning as I'm going to walk off on a Super Bowl, and that's Cleveland's only Super Bowl ever. Tom Brady.
No, they wouldn't even make it.
You don't think Tom Brady could win a Super Bowl? That's the thing.
It's Cleveland.
Could Tom Brady win a Super Bowl in Cleveland? That's a better question.
No.
You don't think so?
It's Cleveland.
It's a factor. Could
Can't be
LeBron
done.
James win a Super Bowl in Cleveland?
Probably. LeBron's could do it. What position does he want to play? Don't care. He could probably do it.
Anything. Tight end, quarterback, just give LeBron the ball.
The moral of the story on Cody Kessler, everybody, is I think it's obvious. Let's watch some more games.
And isn't that the moral of the story with all these quarterbacks?
It's the thing about the rookies.
Let's watch some more games.
Let's see what they got still. I know everybody right now is talking about, oh, there's no experience needed for the NFL. You can just come in and light it up. But this happens all the time.
Wait till the playoffs when the more veteran quarterbacks are leading their teams in divisionals and
I know he wasn't
games.
a rookie, but remember Colin Kaepernick, currently sitting on the bench. Man, did he light up the NFL and almost win a Super Bowl the first chance he got. And what's he doing now?
He also had a good system with a good head coach.
Yep.
At the time with Jim Harbaugh. But you guys know the spiel. Let us know down below what you guys think of the Browns. Cody Kessler, what do you think of my plan for the Browns? Am I crazy? Probably. Let me know down in the comment section.